Very good morning, children. Children, let us see the solution of question number 3.7 of exercise of chapter number 3, that is motion in a straight line. See what is the question. And the question is, two trains A and B of length 400 meter each are moving on two parallel tracks with a uniform speed of 72 km per hour, where in the same direction, with A ahead of B. There are two trains and the speed of both the trains are 72 km per hour. They both are moving in the same direction on a railway track. Okay, so yes, here the train A is just ahead of train B. The driver of B decides to overtake train A and accelerates by 1 meter per second square. If after 50 seconds the guard of B just brushes past of driver of A, what was the original distance between both the trains? So you see, the speed of both the trains are given. So first of all we have to find out, and the length of both the trains is also defined, that is 400 meter. So first of all we have to calculate the distance, that is, you may say, displacement. When a motion becomes in a straight line motion, then the distance, or you may say displacement and distance, both will be same. If a body is performing in a straight line motion, then displacement and distance, they both are equal to each other. So in both the cases we have to find out the displacement, or you may say distance. So first of all you have to write what is given. Given that speed of train A is how much? It is given that its speed is 72 km per hour. 72 km per hour. And you know, when you convert 72 km per hour into meter per second, so what you have to do? You have to multiply this by 5/18. So it will be now converted into meter per second. Yes. So let us simplify this. So 18 1 ja, 18 4 ja. So it will be equals to 20 meter per second. This will be now the speed of actually both the trains. See, for train A, you know, speed, that is initial speed, is 20 meter per second. Acceleration is 0. There is no acceleration of train A. And what about the time? The time is given here 50 seconds. So let us find out, displacement, that is S. For train A, you have to use this formula, ut plus half at square. So here what we will get, S of A will be equals to, this is U means 20 and T means 50. So it will be equals to 1000 meter. This is the displacement for train A having acceleration 0. Similarly, for train B, again you have to, but there is an acceleration for train B. U is again 20 meter per second. A is here 1 meter per second square as per the question, and T is again 50 seconds. So again you have to use the same formula, that is ut plus half at square. Here it will be 20 into 50 plus half into 1 into 50 into 50. So here it will becomes 1000 plus 1225, because it will be 25 into 5, 125 and 0. So finally we will get 2250. This will be in meter. Now after this, as per the question, we have to find out actual distance between both the trains, that is train A and B. ट्रेन B क्या है? उस ट्रेन B का ड्राइवर ट्रेन A से ओवरटेक करना चाहा. ओवरटेक करने के लिए क्या किया उसने? अपनी ट्रेन में कितना एक्सेलरेशन वो क्रिएट किया? 1 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. तो जाहिर सी बात है, व्हेन देयर इज एन एक्सेलरेशन of train B, then definitely train B will overtake by train A. So overtake करने के बाद ट्रेन B का जो गार्ड है वो ट्रेन A के ड्राइवर के से जब डिस्टेंस मेंटेन हो रही है, तो as per the question we have to find out what will be the actual distance between train A and train B. So let us see the actual distance. Actual distance between A and B will be equals to the difference between this displacement, that is SB minus SA, with the sum of length of both the train, that is 400 meter for train A and another 400 meter for train B. So let us simplify this. We have to find out this, that is actual distance between A and B will now be plus 800. This will be equals to how much? 2250 minus 1000. Yes, 1000. So it will becomes plus 800. This will be equals to 1250. All these values are in meters. So actual distance between train A and B will be 1250 minus 800, and we will get how much? 450 meter. This will be the answer of question number 3.7 of exercise of chapter number 3, that is motion in a straight line. So I hope you all have understood all the steps involved in question number 3.7. So thank you very much and God bless you.